I've been making YouTube videos for well over 10 years, but if we're being honest, I've been in the content game well before that, going all the way back to even my middle school days, filming commercials for English class projects. I guess you could say that wanting to be on the big screen was always a goal of mine. But keeping it strictly to the YouTube side of things, I originally started making videos as a way of, talking about the things that I love with people who may share the same opinion as me. And as time went on and my goals started to shift, so too did my ambitions. I wanted to grow my channel as large as possible while still maintaining the integral aspect of talking about the things that I like, because that is what was most important to me. So I set out a ton of goals over the years, and as with any journey that involves growth, we faced our fair share of obstacles and detours that would have sent anyone into the realm of disappointment, aka the shadow realm. I've said this before, but over the span of 10 years, I've had like 5 or so YouTube channels. Every time I was close to a major goal or accomplishment on those said channels, I was met with copyright hell, and the channel was lost to the void. Channel after channel after channel. It felt like not only my want and my will to do it were being shaved away, but it also seemed like my goals were essentially out of reach. It was the summer of 2020, and in the midst of losing my 4th channel, I immediately moved some of the videos over to a new one. It was at this point I vowed to switch up my content. Instead of reactions, I would focus on reviews and things of the like. But even still, I was down and out, sad as hell. I even made a video titled Moving Forward, and in that very video, I expressed my thoughts and feelings about being a content creator and the challenges I was facing. After that, I tried many other things. And funny enough, at this point, I was still employed at a regular job. And, this was more of an afterthought for me. But me being who I am, it's extremely hard to focus on multiple things because, ADHD and things of the like. Which is why it was so hard for me to focus not only on my old jobs, but even more so if I didn't really care about it. So balancing what I really wanted to do with my life with working a normal job, it was hella difficult. So during that time period, I started trying everything. All different types of videos, styles, and much more. To the point that I completely removed my face from the videos, which weirdly enough had a significant effect on viewership. Now, I don't know if that's like a racial thing, but we'll save that for a different video. People watched them more, and even though I was confused by it, I continued to press on. 2021 turned out to be a nightmare of a year as well. Mental health issues, family issues, losing the job I had for several years. All of that was making itself known to the point that it felt like I was breaking in half, like I was being torn apart. As time went on, things seemed as if they were ironing themselves. I was getting ready to go on a trip with my friends to Anime NYC, which would have been my first trip to New York to hang out and spend some time with my best friends. Now, side note, we had met for the first time back in 2019, and it was from that point on that we decided we were gonna do things as a group and start to acquire wealth and notoriety to a point where we get to live together. That is how we formed the Weebinati. We were friends first, content creators second. And then something happened that shook the entirety of not only mine, but my entire family's foundation. I almost lost my little brother. Easily one of the worst things I've ever experienced in my life. This was like a railroad track to disaster. From then on, lost my new job, parents split, and my family, while you would think this would have been something that brought us all together, it really ripped the band-aid off. During this time, I lost all hope and faith in damn near anything. Depression hit so hard, and it seemed like there was no shred of light at the end of the tunnel. I even made videos detailing a lot of what was going on in regards to my dreams and aspirations. At this point, I'm unemployed, mentally fucked up. I asked myself, well, what is next? I was then tipped off about an event for anime and manga that happens every year, known as Jump Festa, and it tends to have a lot of cool announcements and things of that nature. This sounded like such a fun event that I just said, fuck it, why not cover it and stream it? I had made a video titled Jump Festa 2022 Predictions, and that singular video has shot my channel up immensely. Many people started coming through, views started going up, and more things of the like. And then 3 days later, I had made my Your Guide for Jump Festa 2022 video, and that very video, at least to my standards, blew the fuck up. I covered that entire event, and it was safe to say that I thought I had found my footing after a few years of bad news. My Twitch streams for Jump Festa were extremely huge. I posted about it multiple times on Twitter. It should be popping up on the screen here and there. I could not believe what was going on, right? I couldn't believe what was happening. Thanks to Jump Festa, my channel proceeded to hit 1,000 subscribers as of January 17th, 2022. I felt as if the monkey was off my back, and even though things were still a bit murky, I still tread those waters with my head held high. So I continued with the usual, covering anime events and things of the like, until a very important day came about that would change the trajectory of my channel forever. I had been browsing Twitter that day, and I seen a string of tweets, one coming from the GOAT herself, saying there was a manga by a former assistant of Atsushi Okubo named Kei Urana coming out called Gachiakuta. I took one look at the art that she used to promote it, and immediately told myself this is going to be huge. At this time, we didn't have an official release, so I patiently waited until the day that it would drop in English. And wouldn't you know it, a Scanlation team by the name of A Pair of Two picked it up. And on that very day, my fate was officially changed. The minute I started covering Gachiakuta, this channel started growing rapidly. And after about exactly a month of covering Gachiakuta, I realized something. If I don't go all in on this now, I'm definitely going to regret it. So then came a video I made called Why I Dropped Everything to Chase My Dreams, which was really the start of me taking the risk of going full-time into content creation. It was one of those I have nothing to lose situations as well. So, you couple that with my drive from that time, I felt unstoppable and somewhat still do. Over the years, we've grown and grown and grown, hitting milestone after milestone after milestone. And this last one was one of the most important ones to date. As of March 18th, 2025, we have hit 10,000 subscribers. And I truly mean this to everyone. Thank you so much for your support over the last 3 years. You have helped me not only realize my dreams once more and ignite my passions, but you've also inspired me to really chase this stuff into the years to come, to become one of the biggest manga creators on the platform. And I couldn't have gotten here without you. Most of all, I couldn't have gotten here without Gachiakuta, which is one of the most important things and important manga that I've come across in the last few years. I've told y'all that Berserk is my favorite manga of all time, but Gachiakuta is the reason I'm here now, literally and figuratively. And with that, big shout out to the homie Cabbage. Was that his name? Carrot, asparagus, celery? Oh, that's right, broccoli. Big shout out to the homie Brock for this thumbnail too. I wanted it to be simplistic, and in its simplicity, express my thanks to not only you guys, but to Gachiakuta as well. I want to also thank my biggest inspirations for even getting me into content creation in the first place. Hot Damn I Rock, aka Kane Carter. Dev in the Lab, which is one of my goats, man. Maximilian Dude, and Shino Bentrill. These were the guys who made me even think that becoming a content creator was possible. Even till this day, they are a part of the fire that fuels me. 10,000 was something that I didn't even think I was going to hit, because no matter what, there was always something that got in the way of reaching it. Whether that be me losing my channels, getting sick, family issues, or even seasonal depression. There was always something. But now that we've cleared this, there's nothing stopping us from clearing any other obstacle in our path. 25,000, 50,000, hell, even 100,000. Y'all know why I want to get to 100,000. I want that plaque. All of those are attainable. It's funny because one of my end of the year goals, actually, it was one of my New Year's resolutions, was hitting 10,000. And I genuinely feel like we can attack 100,000 with the utmost fervor. That plaque, like I said, bro, that plaque will be mine. Y'all don't understand how excited I am for the future of not only this channel, but the community we foster. There are a lot of things that I want to do in the future, and with you guys by my side, I truly feel like it is possible. Again, man, thank you guys so much for getting me here. Thank you, right? Thank you for 10,000. Thank you for everything. And I hope you guys are ready, because this is just the beginning. Anyway, if y'all are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, man, consider subscribing and join me in attacking more goals than just 10,000 subscribers. The more people that know about this channel, the better. I'm gonna get out of here and edit this video. Y'all enjoy y'all morning, afternoon, and night, wherever y'all are. I'm DomoSenpai, and I will catch you guys in the next video.